What's up, guys? It's Logan with Card Poppers here. I've got two things for us today. One, I have a package that I got in. It's actually a card I've already owned. I traded back for it. And then two, it's just grading submission pile. Three of these cards are for a friend and two of them are for me. And one of them is already sold. So yeah, we'll hop right into this thing, get this going. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let's get started here. Tell you what, the card market has been pretty down and I don't see it going back up anytime soon. I mean, you never know, but man, it has been down the last few months for sure. From where it was last year's highs. It's pretty crazy. Let's see what we got in here. Looks like you send it back in a card popper too, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe you did, I don't know. I'm gonna open it up and see. So here, he did a good job packaging this thing up, is Joe Burrow, and I'm almost certain this is a case hit. I think Panini wanted these to be kind of like downtowns, and I feel like they flopped a little bit, and they're not really like downtowns. They look like downtowns, but they're called something different. Grab a scissors here quick, but they kind of, I feel like they flopped a little bit and they're not that desirable. You can find these for pretty cheap compared to downtowns, but this is what we got. A Joe Burrow Blazers. This is a little crack in the slab, which is okay. Joe Burrow Blazers. This is 30-year actually. His rookie year is 2020. PSA 9. It's a nice card for sure. It looks cool. It's got this like sci-fi Matrix look deal to it, and it has the boxes that Downtown has. So this is all in all a cool card. I wish it held a little bit more value, but I mean, I feel like that's always the case. You always want stuff to be worth more. And then onto the submission. Got this back today. I know what the grades are already. I looked inside of here already, but I still wanted to kind of show everybody what I got in this submission. I was very happy with one card in particular. I was very surprised by it. But without further ado, let's do a little reveal here. Alright, so this is, I'll save this one for last actually. That's the nicest card. So I sent in some Pokemon cards. I'm pretty decently happy with this. This card goes for like 50 bucks raw and maybe like I think it's worth about 80 to 130. That's kind of a wide range. I'd say more so around 100 for this card. But OG, not first edition, but Unlimited Hollow Blastoise, which is basically the second release of this Pokemon card. And these cards are just really sought after. They go for quite a bit of money. Any of these Blastoise, Charizard, Pikachu, any of these old ones, these original old ones, there's really cool cards. And I'm a Blastoise collector, so I'm going to keep that for my PC. I was hoping I was going to get a 10 on this one. All this new modern stuff, I feel like if you don't get a 10, you're kind of just wasting your money grading it, unless it's like a $500 card and a 9 goes for like $550 or $600 compared to just $530 or whatever it costs to grade. It still is easier to move in a slab, but really a 9 doesn't do a whole lot for me. I could have just sold it raw or traded it raw and basically would have been the same price. I don't know what this card has done. When I sent it in, it was doing around $100. I think it's probably selling, I don't know what it's selling for, but the market's been so beat up lately, so I'm guessing it's selling for less. And then these three, this is the biggest card right here, were sent in for my friend. This is a 1970 Topps Nolan Ryan. Very nice looking card. It looks cleaner than a 5, honestly. I can't see what some of the corners look like, but maybe it's a 5. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of edge chipping, and this corner looks kind of rough down there. But it looks pretty sick for a 5. I think it's a nice Just a nice looking card. Any vintage isn't my game as much, but I can still respect it. And at the time, this card was doing like $300. I don't know what it's doing anymore as a 5, but I think it's doing still quite a bit. Then an iconic Pete Rose card, PSA 4, a little bit of a lower grade, but he wasn't as concerned about the grades as he was about getting them slabbed up, and kind of just kept safe for as long as, you know, he's alive. So, and I think he actually owned these cards around the time, I don't know, I don't think he pulled these cards, but he owned these cards around the time when these players were still playing. So he's owned these cards quite a long time. And then the last one of Willie Mays, 1971 Topps PSA 4. I don't know as much. I know about Nolan Ryan being a good pitcher and everything, and I know about Pete Rose and the huge scandal he had through baseball, but I really don't know a whole lot about Willie Mays, to be honest with you. I don't really know a whole lot about baseball all the time. I know about like Ohtani and Trout, how they're, I just know the names. I don't know too much about them, but yeah, with nothing else to say, I think that's about it for today's video. Thanks for watching today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.